was telling somebody today that over the last 2.5 years, I have cleared out about 2,500 things from my house. And she looked at me like, how is that possible? You must have had a lot of stuff. 2,500 things. If you go into your kitchen, your bathroom, your garage, it really doesn't take long to get to 2,500 things. Now, I was pretty brutal through this process. The more I cleared out, the calmer I felt, the clearer my head was. But in the process of letting go of all this stuff, I realized I don't have a lot in this 1,400 square foot house anymore. And I don't really feel like, my daughter and I need to live in a 1,400 square foot house. So we made a decision to move into the ADU that we're building. For today, I just want to talk about why. I realized after 2.5 years of emptying this house out and my closet, that's my closet. And I do actually share, I have 2 drawers that I share with my daughter in a dresser. So it's a 4-drawer dresser, and she has 2 drawers and I have 2. The more I became unburdened of all this stuff, the better it felt. And then I started to feel the burden of this mortgage payment on my head and taking care of this giant yard, not just the back, but the front. I think I'm just getting clear on my priorities in my life, and I'm not a entertain 12 people and have dinner and decorate and shop. I'm not that person, right? I would rather be traveling. I do like to have a home base. That is true. But I don't feel like my home base needs to be the focus of all my energy. The minimalists say in their documentary on Netflix, and if you haven't seen that documentary, you really should watch it. You don't get rid of things that you love, or as Marie Kondo says, you don't get rid of things that spark joy. You get rid of the excess. One of their quotes is that you first identify your ideal life, and then you shed that which does not serve your vision. Letting go of 2,500 things in my house, it's made me view absolutely everything through this lens of, does it add value or bring joy to my life? I can imagine maybe it would only take me a half hour to clean a 600 square foot, 1-bedroom apartment that's not crammed full of crap. That is definitely a motivating factor. It's going to help us get a little bit more financially comfortable. So I will have less to worry about, and I'm still going to be paying the mortgage, but somebody's going to be helping me in a big way. When we thought about like my daughter had a say in it, she's 6, maybe 2 or 3 times a year we sit in her room and she makes a yes pile and a no pile, and we clear out the no pile. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's the no pile and this is the yes pile? I think you forgot the concept. No. Yes. No. The big reward for me, I think, is the feeling of freedom. Maybe spend more time traveling, maybe take a trip around the world. These are things that are just dreams right now, but I feel like this is going to be an important step in helping me realize these dreams. I didn't feel like they were possible before when I was burdened down with this house. And it does feel, I know I keep saying burden, but it does feel like a burden. So the lifting of that burden has made me feel like, wow, maybe we can really do that. I already feel freer having made the decision. So it's definitely the right thing for us. You can stay tuned for the next vlog where I will explain how we're going to configure ourselves in the ADU. Everything is going to be there that I feel like I need, and I will explain that in probably the next one or the one after that vlog.